That's not the fight where we want to have stuff like that. And also, like I said, it's an illegal ability. We can't continue to fight with an illegal ability anyways. Okay. So. Again, Hurricane. Nothing happened anyways. We were just killing the spins here, basically. And after that, we saw Rain Dish on my Lavados for some reason. So, now we don't have Rain Dish anymore. And it should be Poliwrath, we saw that already, exactly. And we have pre-damage, so this will always be now Waterfall on the switch-in, so we don't see the bulk up already. This is not entirely riskless. Okay, and we will get Rain Dish. That's why I think Rain Dish in a fight like that is better than Marvel Scale. Because Marvel Scale will also give you a lot of damage at least. On the switch-in, being pre-slapped and Marvel Scale is nice. But yeah. Okay, there's the first bulk up already. That's what it is. And we will only roost now until this dies. And then, yeah. Let's just hope that this is not finding the fucking waterfall. Because we saw on... Yeah, cool. Really good. Because it will also get recoil. That's a lot of... Thankfully I pre-damage for waterfall. But yeah, we are dead probably to back-to-back crit as well. But because of the citrus, we should be fine. And I think because it is getting lower, the chance for bulk up is also getting lower, basically. So what is really good here. I think this is just not going for bulk up anymore here. Okay. Okay, so this should always be Mens. Right? Yeah, this is Mens. Thankfully, it started using superpowers, because the moment the AI gets lower on HP, it will not use the setup move anymore. And we saw we had a problem on +2 basically, that the rolls exactly from Waterfall and Superpower was the same. Okay, we have to sack now. We are sacking my Adaptability Crawdon here, just because we basically have Gatr, and Gatr is just the better Pokemon here in that case, of course. Holy shit! Calm down! We are sacking anyways, you don't need to fucking crit! Okay, Jinx is outspeeding this on 63, that's why we are holding XP share here to dump some experience. Kill the Mans, always Absol now. And always Night Slash on the switch and never double team. We don't need to pre-damage for that. Ooh. And yeah, Kollega needs to be 67 for that. That's why I was trying to avoid that. Or whatever. So we outspeed with 67 and in Rain, Mystic Water boosted Aqua Tail kills this. Fight is pretty straightforward actually. The bug is was just a bit yeah. Okay, and this is always Aura Sphere. So we are super safe. The fight is actually outside of the Pelipper thing, I think riskless. So Pelipper can, I think, die. We still have Bro, basically. And we would also bait Absol, but it gets a bit messy for sure then. Gets a bit messy. Yeah, so we just hard switch to Slowbro here. Special. On Aura Sphere, we can't get a drop, what is really important here as well. And we first of all just slack off here to get full HP back. Citrus Okay. Alright. Slack off again to be on really good HP against incoming Metagross because we want to have good HP. Cool part is it is always just going for the EQ on Slowro. That's why it is so consistent with Slowro. A really strong Pokemon in this fight. Because you don't need to worry about medium mesh attack boost or stuff like that. You only need to bait it last. And this is also a really good Slowro, by the way. So let's see if we have maybe even E4 value. Maybe. I was not the biggest fan of Slowro in 1.1.6 in the E4, but maybe it will change now. Let's see. Okay. I have to also update the accent a second. I was just so fucking confused, man. Okay, so slack off one time for sure to get full life back. Nearly full life. And now we can just double surf to kill this Metagross. Yeah, the levels are making this fight obviously also harder. I think Poliwrath was plus attack before. Now it's plus death. Yeah. But yeah, 63 is fine. I'm not saying buff this fight even more because this fight is already hard. Let's be honest. So yeah, okay, cool. So one sack, planet sack. I'm completely fine with that.